Pusha T finally broke his silence on the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef, and what he said might actually surprise you. Bro, I've been waiting mad long to hear what Pusha T thought about this. So let's see what he had to say.
Do you agree with the people that Kendrick won the battle?
1,000%.
1,000%.
How did he do it? And then we'll get to your part, because you talked about you, but I want to let you speak on it in general first.
I think that...
Yo, somebody in the crowd said he's a better lyricist. That is a fact. He's just going to bar you up, bro, and there's nothing you can do about it. You got to stick to making them hit records if you're going against Kendrick.
I think that Kendrick is a lyricist, and a lyricist that talks to your soul. Like, you can be clever, you can say cute things, you can do things in cadences and so on and so forth, right? But the truth really hurts.
The truth hurts. And that's the moral of the whole story. He is absolutely right. Kendrick is going to talk to your soul. I mean, we seen it in Euphoria. Look at the very beginning. He got busy. Them superpowers getting neutralized. I can only watch in silence. The famous artist we once knew is looking paranoid and now spiraling. You're moving just like a degenerate. Every antic is feeling distasteful. Like, he's really talking to this man's soul, and we haven't heard people really do that besides Pusha T. So it is very, very fitting that he would say something like this.
And the truth like cuts deep.
It does.
And I think what Kendrick was doing was really talking to his soul. I believe that. And I believe that's, that would cause you to tap out. That'll cause you to sue. That'll cause you to do a lot of things. It's crazy. Listen.
Hey, if anybody knows, it is Pusha T. I mean, Kendrick and Pusha, they not too different, honestly. Again, if we look back at Euphoria, a lot of this, he's talking directly to this man, and what you see is what you get. There's some double entendres in here. But a lot of this, it's like, yo, straight up, I don't like you, and I'm gonna let you know that.
So on Euphoria, Kendrick says, fuck Pusha P. How about you Pusha T?
Right.
That bar still gives me chills to this day. To this day. And if you hear Euphoria play in a club or anywhere for that matter, that is the bar that everybody is uniting together over.
You would have Ken, go ahead.
No, I mean, I guess he was just telling them, like, he needed to address me before he, comes back and trying to go at him. So
absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Before you try to go at Pharrell, because who really beefs with Pharrell? How tough are you if you're beefing with Pharrell? He's nothing but good vibes. But you got real killers, real MCs that are stepping to you and you trying to avoid them to go for Pharrell? Dog, no. You and Push got unfinished business. You and Dot now have unfinished business. You can't try to go for Pharrell when Push is standing right there.
What does that mean to you to have Kendrick Lamar, who doesn't seem to glaze anyway? He's upset even after he wins. And he's invoking you as the gold standard. Like, I'm not impressed by you going at whether P means the Gunna reference or it means Pharrell.
It's a nod to Push.
There's this thing called double entendres.
Yes.
He's saying to you and to hip hop, you can't even talk, you can't push Pusha T, you can't even go there. What does it mean to you to be that gold standard to Kendrick?
Man, I think it was a great time for me. That whole battle was an awesome time. And I think that him being a fan of hip hop, he saw it as that. Well, I know he did. Like, that's my guy.
Yo, I was saying throughout the whole battle, like, if I wanted to know anybody's opinion, it would have been Pusha T's opinion, bro. Like, I really wanted to hear what he would say. Like, if I could just be a fly on the wall during those barbershop talks, bro. Because this is a man that actually slaughtered Drake. He actually cut the head off the snake. It just so happened that the snake grew another head.
But I know he saw it as that, and I think that he knows where we stand in, like, the pureness of this rap shit. And sometimes it's surprising that, like, how the world takes to things. You know what I'm saying? Like, the guy who's the purest they're usually never the guys who, you know, get to hold the trophy at the end. You know, Adidon was just one of those times.
He got a point. The person who's the most honest, the most truthful, the person that's actually standing on morals in this game, they're usually not the person that gets the most praise. The person that gets the most praise is the most clouded up, the person that trolls the most. And I mean, we really seen that. There was a lot of people that were slandering Pusha T prior to that beef and even following that beef because he hasn't had the same level of, I guess, notoriety that Drake has. Which is weird because anybody who's an actual fan of hip hop, they know how much of a legend Pusha T and the Clips are. I mean, Drake said himself that he looked up to Pusha T, so what are y'all talking about? I think one thing that I respect about Pusha T the most is the fact that he didn't jump in, right? So Kendrick was going crazy. Kendrick even name dropped him. All the fans were mentioning Pusha, saying different things about Pusha, and he really just stayed quiet the whole time. A lot of people would have used that moment as an opportunity to clout chase or just to further like taunt the other person. But Pusha T actually let them get their head up fade out of respect for Dot. And I love the fact that he did that. I feel like that's mad classy. Son, you could really see from right here that him and Dot had the same strategy because he says drug dealing aside, ghostwriting aside, let's have a heart-to-heart about your pride. Straight off the bat, he talking to this man's soul. And that's what Dot did on Euphoria. Now, it just so happens that in Euphoria, Kendrick didn't go right for the juggler, right? Kendrick did a slow build up. So you got that. You got 616 in LA where he's like, yo, there's moles in your camp. Then you get Meet the Grams where it's like, yo, there's a lot of things that I do know, whether fact or fiction, you should be afraid. And then finally, on Not Like Us, it was a celebration. It was a victory lap. What do you think about Pusha T's comments? Do you think he hit it right on the head and that he's accurate in what he's saying? Or do you think he's slightly off? If so, tell me why. I'll see y'all in the next video. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Peace.
Do you agree with the people that Kendrick won the battle?
1000%.
How did he do it? And then we'll get to your part, because he talked about you, but I want to let you speak on it in general first.
I think that Kendrick is a lyricist, and a lyricist that talks to your soul. Like, you can be clever, you can say cute things, you can do things in cadences and so on and so forth, right? But the truth really hurts. And the truth like cuts deep. And I think what Kendrick was doing was really talking to his soul. I believe that. And I believe that's, you know, that would cause you to tap out, that'll cause you to sue, that'll cause you to do a lot of things. It's crazy. Listen,